everyone, it's Missy. So, Black Friday 2019 has come and gone, and they had a great deal on Miracle Gro's latest product, which is called 12. It's an indoor growing system. It's kind of supposed to be like a side table or a nightstand or some sort of furniture piece in your house that also has a hydroponic garden system underneath. And now, they advertise this to grow leafy greens, herbs, flowers, and so forth. You can purchase Bonnie plants from your local nursery or like from a big box store like Walmart or so forth that would carry that and actually put them in this unit. So you can put in pots, I think they come in like peat pots, but that would have soil in it. You can put it in this container. You can also do the peat fillers too as well with the seeds, much like the AeroGarden. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to try growing tomatoes. I purchased Tiny Tim tomato seeds along with this product on Amazon. That was a recommended item. And I really want to have a nice big garden that could support tomato plant growth. That was like the #1 question on Amazon too, is can you grow tomatoes in this? Now, Miracle Gro doesn't say you can, but they also say you can't. I mean, they don't say you can't. I think the reason why they're not advertising tomatoes is because there's no, tomato cage to support the plant. So I'm going to probably have to rig up something. But it's going to be interesting to see this, if it works or not. Now, a lot of you have asked, why don't you get the AeroGarden Farm? I've noticed that the price has decreased on those items. It's just that from that series, they are so big and bulky, and I mean they have to be on the floor and they're an extra thing on the floor. I can't use them like another furniture piece like I can this unit. Also for $150 I'd rather try this out first and see what works in this. I'm probably still gonna try to figure out how I can implement the AeroGarden Farm into my hydroponic garden systems. I'm still happy with the Bounty, the AeroGarden Bounty that I had, and also I still use that for seed starting and so forth. But if you want to try to extend your indoor gardening, I would recommend actually trying this unit out and seeing how you guys like it. Now, what I'm going to do is I replaced a nightstand in one of the spare bedrooms in this house. And so the nightstand was here. I did measure the dimensions and it should fit right next to the bed. Yes, I realize there's a window here. You're not supposed to put these items near windows, but it's a north-facing window, so I think I'll be okay. I think the tabletop is going to kind of help shade the light from the plants, but we'll see how that works too. And then I have my alarm clock over on the nightstand, and I'm just going to put it on the tabletop. And I think I will start unboxing this unit. And this unit was very, very heavy, so if you get it and you need to move it upstairs like me, I strongly recommend that you go ahead and ask for some assistance. I managed to get it up the stairs okay, but it really is a heavy object, so it's always best to err on the side of caution. Alright. Here we go. So, I was a little concerned because there was a ding up on the one side, but it looks like everything is packaged nicely. They did give me a transplanting kit, so you can see the little peat pot that you would fill with soil and then put the plant in there. I got a seed starting kit, which is what I'm going to use when I start my tomato seeds. Like I said, the plugs are a lot like the ones that you find in the AeroGarden, but of course these are bigger. And then instruction guide, storage bag. Oh, storage bag, okay. And then 2 packets of plant nutrition. And the plant nutrition looks like it's granules instead of liquid like you'd have in an AeroGarden, so hopefully it's not as messy. Oh, and then of course you will have to download the app either on Google Play or on the Apple App Store because there's no controls on this like an AeroGarden. You're going to control everything from your smart device through that application. And yeah, you can see that they have theirs set up as like a side table next to a chair in a living room. Okay, so let's take this off. And I see we have quite a few boxes. Again, it looks like it's been packaged well, which is good. Trying to see if I bet you I just have to pull this out first. Okay, this is the heaviest part of the package. This is the base, so I can't do that with one hand. I'll have to take that out off of camera. I'm going to set these aside. And then these are the ones I was going to use. So I'll pull that out. And then pull this out. Alright, so that's what was in the third box. The instruction manual, and they gave me a couple packets. Again, granules. I can hear they are. Granules in here, not liquid. I didn't realize that they had a storage bag. And it's not that big, so I'm thinking you just put the extra box items in here to store them, because it's not going to store the unit in there. And then let's open up the instruction guide. So the assembly looks to be pretty quick and easy. They actually have a really good YouTube video, Miracle Gro does, on how they assemble the unit. So I'll be following that. I like following videos more than I do reading instructions. But I think the main point is to get the base where you want it first, and then assemble it, so you don't have too far to move it. And then fill with water, and then we can start growing our stuff. Yay! Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is set this up off camera, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I have it all set up and ready to go. Okay, I got everything set up, and we have light. So I haven't set up the app yet, so if you had to grow this without using the app, I think it will work for you. There is a little toggle up here, this little light. You can dim the light, you can shut it off, or you could turn it on. So, and then the light will stay on for 14 hours and then shut off for the next 10 hours. So I think if you turn, like I'm going to start it at the light on at 7 a.m. and then it should shut off at 9 p.m. And then remain dark for the duration of the evening hours. So I did use the Tiny Tim tomatoes in the seed starters. I put in 2 seeds in each pod. It was interesting because the pods were actually pre-soaked, so when I opened them up, you could tell that they were damp and ready to go. So I put the seeds in right away. And then Tiny Tim tomatoes, this is the first time I've ever grown these. It would be an heirloom variety, height 10 to 18 inches, and then full sun, but germinates in about 1 week at 80 degrees, or may take 2 weeks if cooler. So it's going to be interesting to see how well these do. But I chose them because they're a cherry tomato and because they are supposed to be short plants. And we'll see how well this works. I'll do another video later on to tell you if the tomatoes germinate, which I hope they do, or if they didn't. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.